Breaking news. Buhari sacks First Lady's aides. Redeploy three orders. Things are falling apart because say the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, they talk things as it be. They think am, just they talk am. This is the woman who is the wife of the president, and I mean, since I knew myself and as an adult, I've never heard that the first lady. Maybe I've not heard. If you educate me, I will be able to do more research on that light. Okay, the first lady will leave. Okay, her will leave her position as the first lady and relocate to another country. I'm still thinking about it. We all know that what happened the other time in Aso Rock, her husband could not defend her. She had to, travel abroad. She's living there. She comes in once in a while. These things are happening, and everybody's wondering, is everything well? President and Mrs. President, is everything well? Well, these are some of the things that are really happening and going on. And Nigerians are wondering, how did we get here? The president now has sacked Aisha Buhari's aides, redeploy three orders. Something is fishing. Let's see what's going on. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the sack of one of Aisha Buhari's aides and the redeployment of three others. He also okayed the appointment of former president of Nigerian Union of Journalists, Mohammed Saniu Zero, as media aide to the First Lady. According to a release issued on Saturday by his spokesman, Malam Garuba Shehu, the disengagement of the Special Assistant to the President on Domestic and Social Event Office of the First Lady, Zainab Karim, takes effect from Friday, February 11th, 2022. At the instance of the First Lady Aisha Buhari, the President also approved the immediate redeployment of three of the political appointees in her office to the office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, pending the assignment to some other government departments of agencies. Their duties has been found not compliant, and to this effect, their work with the First Lady is no longer needed. Those affected by the redeployment are Dr. Hamed Karim, Abdulsamim, Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Health and Development, partners and personal physicians to the First Lady, Hadi Ube, Special Assistant to the President on Administration, Wole Abdu Abduri, Special Assistant to the President on Non-Governmental Organization (NGOs). President Muhammadu Buhari gave the go-ahead for the appointment of Hamed Sani Zero, journalist, politician, and former lawmaker, as the senior special assistant to the President on Public Affairs and Strategies of the Office of the First Lady to be able to curb and check out things going on. Zero, a former journalist, brings to the new job description experience in media practices, publishing, unionism of leadership. He was at various times president, Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, West African Journalists Association, WAJA, and the Federation of African Journalists, FAJ. Zoro was the House of Representative where he chaired the Committee on Intellectual and looking into the displaced person IDU refugee and initiative of the Northeast. His duty is to ensure that the First Lady's office is well represented. So this is part of what is going on. Aisha Buhari's office is no longer business as usual, as some of the things thought about are no longer going to be happening. Buhari has taken away her aides, those that work with her, that may be loyal to her, and has appointed his own people. Okay, this is advice coming from the inner caucus as they find the First Lady very vocal, okay, not the domiciled one that can be suppressed, and pushed down. To a large extent, her office is now under the control of Buhari. And then this is all a distraction because she doesn't live in the country. Okay. She's left since in last year or the year before last year. It's going to 2 years now. She's left. This is a woman whose husband is the first number one citizen of the country. But when things were down, yeah, the woman had to plead with other people to come to her aid that she can no longer bear with some of the things that are going on. If you've been following her closely, this is the woman who has been speaking up in Nigeria and has been asking where are the men, that the presidency has gone out of their hands and the cabals are the one in charge. And Nigerians have constantly and continuously asked and said, Madam, if you have something to say, say it. She's been speaking in riddles and parables, and when she found out that, she cannot conquer them, without speaking out and everything, she had to become quiet and mute and, going with the tangent and the flow. So these are possibilities of things that are going on, and the office of the First Lady, as those who are working with her, that could be an ally, that could be loyal to her, that could be looking out for her, have already now been told to be quiet, and they've been redeployed, and some, asked to leave. So, and of course, the office is paying people for doing nothing because she's hardly around anyway. She comes and go. She comes in here and there and goes back here and there. So there is really no stability to supposedly, in quote and unquote, mother of the nation, because a mother is not by age. Okay, it's not just age. It's not just being biologically given birth to a progeny. Okay, so the supposedly mother of the nation that is supposed to be looking out for all Nigerians is no longer where is nowhere to be found. Because you can tell that things are not, when things fall apart, things are no longer the way they used to be. Welcome to Nigeria. There are some things that go on, and when you hear of it, your ears ting, it tinge, and you ask yourself, is this for real? Is it really happening? Or am I in a dream? My dear, you're not in a dream, it's happening. It's real life, real situation, and these are things that are going on. Yes, happening in real time. You see, so these are some of the things really happening right now. And the truth of the matter is, we have to be intentional, honest, if we want things to change. Things are not just going to fall in place because we just want them and we just sit down there and say we want them. No, we have to now get on board with it and say this is what we want, and we have to be determined. We have to be intentional. We have to stand up to the truth and make up, a bold statement, on account of things. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.